So come on right on over. On over. So who's going first?
Not me.
You're going first. So there's the clicker. So just have a wee play with that. That's the clicker. Just move it on. You move it to the arrows. Where do you click to? The other way. The right arrow, yeah, click on it. Just click, and it should, that screen should move. Yeah, it didn't work. Oh, there we go. I clicked it like 5 times. Okay, so just give it one good click and then go back now. Try the back bit. That's it. Are we going to use the roving mic?
Your choice.
I think a roving mic, yeah, and just pass the mic along and you say and really loud into it so we can hear it.
Both will be live, so it's fine.
Just take that out. So what we're going to do, you're going to speak first, and then I'm going to do a bit. Hello, everybody. Morning. Morning. Whoa. So it's Tuesday. Woo! For those of you who don't know me, my name is Helena Good, and I am here representing Daydream Believers. And we are delighted today to have Holyrood High School from Edinburgh join us to tell us their story of the creative thinking qualification that they've been working on. So they're a little bit nervous, and I said you were a lovely group. So I think if we give them a big cheer and a big round of applause, that might make them feel a wee bit better. So Holyrood High School. So before the students present, I'm delighted to welcome their teacher, an inspiring teacher who has taken up this qualification as part of the pilot program, this creative thinking qualification. It's a new qualification. It's very different. These guys have just completed the first challenge, which is a circular fashion challenge written by the amazing Harry from Ellen MacArthur Foundation. So it gives me huge pleasure to welcome Catherine to the stage, and she's going to tell you a little bit of a story about the background to her guys working on this. Yeah.
Hi guys, as Helena says, I'm Catherine Grant. I'm a design technology teacher at Holyrood. Just going to tell you a little bit about why we chose to take on the creative thinking qualification, and then a bit about these guys as well. So we chose to take the creative thinking on because a lot of the guys that you see here today have done subjects with us in design technology, and then we wanted to keep them in the department and allow them to explore their creativity a little bit more. Okay, so through this qualification, it's also allowed me to get to know them, because as much as they are all doing the same project, they're all showing their personalities throughout what they're actually achieving. So I get to see what they're interested in, kind of what they stand for, what their values are, a lot more than what I had previously. A lot of them as well have been exploring lots of different skills that they've been able to do throughout this task. And it's been really, really good to see them grow as kind of individuals as well and take on these activities. These guys have put their work together into one presentation today to tell you their kind of story through their circular fashion project. So they're going to take you from the very beginning right the way through to what they came up with at the end as well. Okay, so I'll hand over to Malika. You're going first. Yeah, hand over to Malika.
Okay, hi. I'm sorry. Okay, does this work?
Yeah.
Okay, hi everyone, I'm Malika, and so we all put a presentation together about the circular economy, and our main topic is circular fashion, and we'll go through some tasks to do with the circular fashion while creating jeans. We created the t-shirts. We all created our own individual t-shirts that are unique, and so this is it. Move on to the next slide. Not working. Okay, here we
go. For this task, we brainstormed several ideas about how to reuse old denim products and turn them into new fashionable jeans. While we were doing this task, we had in mind people who like fashion and wear fashionable products. So we brainstormed, as I said, we thought of different ideas on how to reuse this denim and to make more fashionable jeans that could be reused to make more jeans in the future. Yeah.
So our next task was to make a t-shirt, like our own t-shirts, using the theme of circular fashion. So we just go to different process. We did stuff like making a logo, designing our own brand, like making a logo, our mission statement, doing research, and just designing our t-shirts. And that's pretty much all we did, but it's good.
So some of us started off by doing our logos. So these are some of the ideas we had. So we looked at different factors and how we can relate it to the circular economy. So we have a lot of earth designs, and we did that by looking at color and the styles and how we can make it more make it more eco-friendly and how we can help the world through what we wear.
So we then considered how a business based on circular economy would present itself. We thought about its brand values and how to promote customers to reuse and recycle through circular fashion. We make our customers aware of everything going on in our business. And in our mission statements, we make it simple and clear what we stand for, but an effective mission statement will catch the customer's attention to circular economy. Some examples are to create a reusable future, accomplish zero waste with repurposed clothing for a sustainable future, love and care equals a beautiful planet, and naturally beautiful. No, it's you first.
So here on the left-hand side here is my design, my t-shirt design, and my logo here. I started off thinking about this because I was fascinated by the whole circular process of the circular process, and and then when I started looking into it more, I was like. I was thinking of like circular ways of creating energy, and I thought of like hydropower and waves. So here I've done like my wave design. I've kind of got my logo, just my brand name in there. And for my logo, I've used like 3 different colors. I've used blue to represent ocean. I've used green to represent like forest areas and stuff like that. And then I've used orange to represent land. And I think it makes a nice little logo there.
With mine, it was supposed to be like a sort of all-encompassing company. So there's like loads of different branches of it, like construction, children's books. It was all supposed to fit in with it, and then it was like the t-shirt designs. But there they are up there. These are completely different to my final ones. I forgot to hand those in. So there we go. The final ones were on MS Paint, so if you know the quality, it's great. Yeah, and I don't know. Oh, Shesnick, hello.
All right, so my goal for my logo was to create a simple and minimalistic logo. So instead of the O's, I decided to, oh wait, it's not there. Okay, but anyway. Okay, but anyway, since my brand name sounds like the ocean, kind of like eco-ocean, I decided to go for like a wave type effect on my like stacked upon text and have like a back print on my final design as I was layer. And also it's not shown, but I added a world instead of the O's. So because my mission statement is to create a sustainable future and make the world a better place. So I decided to put Earth instead of the O's to represent the world. Yeah.
Go forward. So for my t-shirt design, I started off with brainstorming ideas for my logo. And when I thought about circular economy, I thought recycling. And recycling relates to the world, nature, trees, leaves, flowers. So for my logo, I've revolved around nature. So in the top corner, I've added flowers and leaves, vines. And for my logo name, I decided to go for naturally beautiful because nature, natural. And nature's obviously beautiful. So I looked at different types of flowers and I stuck with the normal daisy because everybody knows what daisy is. I think that's pretty much it, to be honest. Can we go to the next one?
So this is my work. For my logo, I know I wanted to include a circle because circular fashion and economy, and then I put Earth there because it's eco-friendly and yeah. For my color scheme, I wanted to include like earthy colors, as you can see here, and that's it. I don't know what else to say.
So that was my designs. That's not my final yet though. The first one was just nature and butterflies and feathers. I just randomly picked those. And yeah, from that I got that, but that was not my final. This one was my logo. You saw on the like first two slides. Yeah. The second was just flowers. Lavenders and all, I just mixed up there too. And this was my third one based on my country. I'm from Nepal. And this is this is Buddha's eye, the Buddhist god. And I just put it there, but like we're not allowed to make that because it'll be culturally inappropriate or something. And for the other one, this was kind of my final one. I kind of got the idea for the whole thing with the TikTok. I was just scrolling through and I just saw this t-shirt and I just liked it. So I used it as my inspiration. And this is just the valley of the capital of my country. And for this, I could not take it. I like the sleeves here. This is just the patterns like that's used in my country to make clothes. Yeah, I just put it all together, and this one was kind of my final, but this is all just development. You'll see my final at the end.
So this is my work. So this is my logo right there. And I wanted to resemble circular economy by using a leaf. So that's why I have leaves going around the circle. And I tried to do a hidden message by having the shapes of the countries as different clothing. And this was just to show that from what we wear, we can make the world a better place and be more eco-friendly. And then these are some of my t-shirt designs. And I really like how simple this one was. And that was kind of design I went with. And you can see that on the hoodie here. So on the front, I just have my logo. At the back, I just have my writing. And for my name, I went with New Earth because making eco-friendly and with what you wear, you can make a new world almost. That was kind of my thought process. And so these were some of my ideas.
So with my logo, it's called Light, and with my inspiration, I had a mood board, which is right here, and I included things to do with circular economy and with things that I like, such as space, like graffiti, and like sort of neon design. And with that, I then chose my designs to be related to like circular economy and stuff. At first, I decided to do like circular type logos, which but then in the end, I didn't decide to go with them because I felt like they looked too similar to like Olympic rings and stuff like that. So then through my mood board, in the end, I just came up with a light bulb with a smiley face on it, because let's be real, who doesn't like a light bulb with a smiley face on it? And with the light bulb, I use that because there's a thing called renewable energy. And if you don't know what that is, and pretty much it's not like you just get a light, it runs out and you just throw it in the bin. So you can use it over and over again, hence the name circular economy. So you can use it again and again. And I had alternative designs as well. So I either chose to do this one or a neon type design. And I decided to go with the neon design because it looks more eye-catching and I feel like people will be attracted to it even more. And yeah, and then also in today's world, like a lot of people our age like graphic design t-shirts. So I decided to go with like a graphic design t-shirt, like a bit of a pencil sketch look, a bit messy. So I went with an earth, a bit of a smiley face just from my logo, a barcode, and some Japanese writing which says light. And if you're wondering how I got the name Light, which is spelled as Lyte, I got that from literally the word light, but I thought I'd rearrange it just to make it look a bit more cool. And also my mission statement is to create a brighter future for the world, which is a play on words. So that's pretty much it. That's my design. Thank you very much.
Hi, so my work, I started off with my logos and I developed it with like a sun and a planet. It's like over here, this is like a basic version. And then I developed it into more like using like research on different types of t-shirts. So like graphic t-shirts over here. And over here I have like more examples with more like detail and going on. But over here I decided to like make it more basic but eye-catching. So I thought the colors would like correspond like to the sun, and it's like connecting to different designs like a vintage. And I included the color schemes. And then I also tried another design to do with like space, and it's like more like a different color scheme, like dark colors, blue, and I connected it with vines. And I also like for my other Smart Planet one, I did like a different color scheme, so darker, like blue, like a blue version of the sun and a gray version. And like the Smart Planet one is more like sciencey and more like space connected. So I also think like the Smart Planet like it reaches an audience that also likes fashion, and like I mean it will like reach an audience who likes to wear like vintage t-shirts and like more cool stuff. But I mean, if your grandma wants to wear it too, she can. But like yeah, so that's basically my design. Like, Yvette, you're next.
Hi, so my name's Yvette, and this is my design. So basically, I came up with my logo because I liked the lightning bolt, and I liked, like in my research, I found a brand and they used the logo as an S, and I quite like that. I found that quite smart. So I was inspired by like very minimalistic logos like Nike, Adidas, like the classics. So I tried to make mine just quite simple, and I came up with my brand name is Switched On because I thought we should all switch on to this new idea of eco fashion. So it was just a little thing I thought about. So in my development, I came up with this, and I decided to keep this as my mission statement, as change starts with you, because if we all decide to do like become eco-friendly, we can all change the planet. So in my research, before I came up with this, I decided to go for smiley kind of bright colored, like kind of vibe, but I decided to switch away from that because I wasn't too keen on it, and I didn't think many people nowadays would be wearing that. So I changed into like some space kind of like vibe, just like nice and chill. So
I just came up with things like this. So that's mine.
Okay. And so this is like all our t-shirts here. Everyone's t-shirts in our team. Yeah, this is our final one. You can see how like Smarty developed, and this is her final one now. And I changed it to that different color that would suit more the color scheme. And Mabin's is the same. Maya came up with a new one as well, with the logo on the back, which would be more eye-catching. And we see Ewan has also like did another wave pattern on the back as well. And there's Joshua's, and then Yvette also developed to her final t-shirt, and we see how she also did like an eye-catching graphics on the back. And here Shezmek also has his waves like he was talking about in his lettering. And that's it. Thank you.
Wow, absolutely amazing. Well done, guys. Your t-shirts are amazing. Would you buy some of those t-shirts? There you go. I think for all of us here, just to be able to see, you know, university students, primary school, secondary school, all coming together with a really simple challenge. You know, think about the circular economy, think about how we can do things differently. For us, it's hugely inspiring. For Ruth and I and the Daydream team to actually hear your story, because we've been working very hard and putting this together and dreaming big for this qualification. We want creative thinking to be in the schools, in every school in Scotland in the next 2 to 3 years. It's at a national 5 and a higher level. And we're working with the amazing team at Edinburgh College and Edinburgh Napier University to do that. So these guys have been really brave. They've been very creatively brave. They've taken on to do something new. And I think from all of us, they deserve not just a big round of applause, but a huge cheer from the crowd. So can we do that for them? Yeah? Brilliant. Okay, so it's lunchtime. Whoa! Well done. Oh my goodness, your stars. Amazing. Thank you. Okay.